Welcome back to the channel, guys. A super warm welcome. So in today's video I'll be recapping the trade that I took on US 30, right? It's my first time trading indices and it actually went in my favor. So right now I'm going to be fully breaking down what led me to taking this trade, because this was a really amazing trade and I was really satisfied with the returns it has given me. So the first thing I did was go on the daily time frame, right? Is what I simply did on the daily time frame is that I identified my key levels, and one major key level that I saw is this one, right? The market had recently broken out of this zone, right? And remember, by the time I was doing the analysis, the market hadn't retested this as yet, right? So now, jumping onto the 4 hour time frame, all I wanted to see was the trend. What trend were we on, right? That's the biggest thing I just wanted to see. And then I just really dragged my trend line in order to identify the trend, right? So I simply just did this. Not necessarily a trend line to like a perfect trend line, but a trend line that shows me the direction, right? I simply did this, right? And then now going to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, that's where things were more visible, and that's where I could actually draw my proper trend line, right? So one thing I just did is that I dragged my trend line from here to this week right here to that week straight ahead, right? And if I zoom in to the 30-minute time frame now, I can actually realize that the market had recently rejected here at the top, right? The market had made a sort of like a double top. I know right here it will look like the market made a higher high, but then if you go on to the bigger time frame, you will realize that the market was just rejecting with a long wick, right? Exactly like this. So it became a double top. So now going back to the 30-minute, where we are able to see more detail, we couldn't really base our entries on this trend line. Here's the catchy thing, right? We couldn't really base our entries on this trend line. We had to have a smaller trend line that can easily be broken, right? Instead of the big major one. So I went on to 15-minute time frame, where a lot more was actually quite visible now, and I simply dragged my mini trend line. Where did I drag it from? I think from around this week. I dragged it like this. Yep. And then we can make that one black. So this is how it went, guys. This is the trade I capitalized on. So I didn't really screen record, I only took screenshots and all that. So I'm gonna attach the screenshots to the video, because I only was able to get the entry, the retest, right? This, the correction. I couldn't enter there at the top. I was actually a bit late on the trade, and it happened that it hit my stop loss, right? Here's the picture of the market hitting my stop loss. I had my stop loss just like this, and then the market retested and went up and triggered all my stop losses. I didn't take any loss, it just triggered them in profits, right? And then I had to re-enter the next day, and yeah, hold it since then and capitalized all the way to the bottom, right? So this was a really simple trade. This was a really simple trade. Although we were on an uptrend, we were able to catch the retest, right, going to the downside, because remember we saw a double top, right? The market changed structure, and then we were looking for a trend breakout, right? A trend line breakout. And another confluence, guys, is that the main, this green, this green trend line, we rejected right there, right? So yeah, this was really a beautiful trade, which actually led me to trying out indencies. The following week, the upcoming week, I'll be trading indencies and seeing what it really has for us, right? So yeah, hope you guys found some sort of value out of this video. Hope you guys learned something from this video. If that's the case, please make sure to just hit that subscribe button so we grow as a community and as a family, because this is the Gifted Trades channel. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Peace.